effect. I don't have a proper stinger. Hello? Can I be heard? Not seen, obviously, but I am heard. Well, okay, yay! Responses, yay! Yeah, that's good. I was mildly concerned there was gonna be scuff and stuff, but you know, we did. Yay! That's good. Give me just a moment. I cannot deal with this silence. Give me a hot minute. I'm going to go dig into my playlist real quick. Sorry. Random moment. I did not think about this. Give me just a second. I'm going to turn on. Yeah. I'm doing. Whoa. I hate that. It turns on like automatically without the first few seconds. Boop. I'm gonna turn this way down low. And because I don't have any proper other audio at this current moment in time, do forgive. I turned on the Zelda and Chill mixes that I used for my drawing streams in the past. Normal life of a streamer, indeed it is. There's also no chat box on the screen because I done forgot that. It's fine. I am a professional, I swear. On the 60th of old said that to be scuff. Yes, hello. Welcome. Is the audio for the desktop audio just fine? Is it too loud? Please let me know. Because I am very, very nervous. Because this has been a long time coming. You're good? I think it's the right volume. Okay. Yay! Relief. Oh yeah, scuff goes away after a while. I know. Okay. Not a bit quiet. Let me just tune that up a teensy bit. Okay, we're good. I will have to make sure I put that name down in the credits eventually. Oh yes! Ignore the fact that the room is completely empty. I am still hiding. Yeah, I didn't want the silence. Hang on, just a second. Let me just crack this water open real quick. Yes, welcome. For those that have not known, I have been a PNG for a while, and for the last 2 months, I have been hiding the fact that I now have a little live 2D. There was a lot of humming and hawing, and as brief history is concerned, I did not know what I wanted for I think what I realized when I was in the middle of trying to figure out, like, do I want this VTuber model? And the answer was yes, I did. But I think where I stopped was I didn't know where I wanted to be or who I wanted the art from. And, well, I'm gonna rename her after the credits anyways, regardless. But you guys know Avis, who created my ending screen, right? Avis is also now my VTuber mama. She actually... I have what is called siblings. I believe it was just... Yes, Avis mama. I have a few VTuber siblings who are in this audience right now. And Midnight is one of them. But there's a little difference between myself and Midnight. And I guess it's time to show you, and I'm going to do this well, I guess it's considered the traditional VTuber way. We're starting from toes, and we're gonna make our way up, and then we'll sit down and we'll have a little chit chat. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Yes. I guess I can probably start. I'm also big. The casual slide from the bottom up, and we're probably gonna go at a snail's pace, because. Huh? Oh. Do. See? Papa? What's that? It's a foot. Something is afoot here. Something is incredibly afoot. I'll put it in the... Oh. If it's from Game Chops, it should be fine music. I haven't gotten issues with that. I've worked with them before. But yes. There's a foot. We're gonna just kind of casually work our way down. I'm very nervous. Maybe I'll tone this down just a little hair. There we go. But yeah, I'll put their audio in the description. I didn't think about this. This was like a last minute change up. So back when I was a super duper thin little flat piece of paper, these were somewhat the designs of my boots. Yay! I got these like little boots. I have been told several times over that they look like pirate boots. And you know what? I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna deny they look like pirate boots. But they're really good though. Avis Mama did a really nice job making a little bit of decoration on the foot. Yay! She made the decorations really stand out. Yeah, the boots are nice. We're just gonna keep this kind of slowly going. Very slowly. Look at all those little straps. They've got nice like full gold definition. You can see kind of like the little side there. All the little side buttons. The side buttons are now decorations. Yes, I have stolen these pirate boots. I have gone through many dimensions and I actually ended up stealing pirate boots by accident. Don't ask me how. It's very complicated. Oh, did I go too far? Is that me? Is that little blue? Yes, they do look like pirate boots at the end of the day, don't they? They do look like a bit like pirate boots. Yeah. The colors are nice. That's good. Yes, you see that blue? You see the blue? The blue is good. Oh, I got a little bit of a slight movement at the knee there, don't I? Look. Knees and sparkles! I'm not lying when there was not going to be much that was changed from the flat board paper design that I had. We're running with what I've got. Oh. See? Everything's good. Sparkly knees, sparkly tights. Look. My sparkles are here. They're very pretty. And yes, you see that little gold too. The paper design was so adorable. Yeah, no, it was. It was just time for a change. Yeah. See a little bit of the coat. I'm not gonna lie though, I've been actually very nervous for this To the point where I've actually gone through like a couple rounds of music before I actually had to go live, and then I had to struggle with OBS's broadcast system. Let's see. How much further should I go? Yeah. A little bit higher. Oh. Oh. You see that? Yeah, that is not actual skin. Those are just tights. I wear tights underneath these shorts. Oh. Fingers. It's a little casual finger. I am doing this slowly. I'm enjoying this. Little fingers. Oh, a little bit of blue. I actually wear blue nail polish. See? You can see my hands. Aww. Yes, Kendra, you can hold my hand. It's fine. Look. Hello. Just kind of gonna give you guys a little bit of a sway, because look. Sleeve 1. Sleeve 2. What do you do? You guys can see the end of my shorts too. Yeah, I got very pretty hands. I don't know how I'm doing this. It's just like I'm going with the flow. No, it's my coat. It's my coat. I kept this for a while. All right, let's just kind of bump this up a bit. Oh. Do you guys see that little peak? Little peeky weeky belt, but also if I lean just right, see that there? Little bit of fan service for everybody. Little bit of the fan service for people. The little appearances. Yes, I actually have like a little bit of fan service in this outfit. It's very tasteful fan service. It's a very tasteful version of fan service, if you ask me. I love the fact that I can just sway now. It feels so good. I feel no longer bound by the little bouncy version of me. Also, we're in a study now, so and it's only temporary until eventually I can find one day an actual permanent position. Yeah, there's little hip windows. Oh. Yeah. Something familiar is also there. Yeah, I love my nails. They're so cute. Yes. Yeah. Look at it sway. I'm just enjoying teasing you guys. Yay! It's the start. Oh, Mars, good morning. It's okay. Hello, welcome, come on, make yourselves comfortable for anyone who's popping in. I am gonna just... Oh! Guys, I have chest. I have chest. I am no longer flat. I am no longer flat. Also, yes, the hair. I has booba. But of course we're here for the hair versus the booba. Yes, because that's all we're here for. It's the hair. It's the hair, not the booba. I mean, I don't have the chest booba window or anything for that at all, so it's mine. You know what? I'm never gonna fight. I'm gonna stop fighting the Elsa allegations at this point because it's apparent that it's gonna be sticking around forever. Yeah, bare shoulders. I've had bare shoulders for a while. Bling. But I'm more focusing on the necklace because look at that. It swings. It's got physics. The necklace has a little bit of light physics now. I have my favorite little necklace on. It's so cute. I have to slip these suckers on. Don't ask. I have to slip these things on by hand. And they stay up. Don't worry. They're secured. A little higher. Oh. If I stay very still. Yeah, I love this necklace. This necklace I've had forever now. No, there's gonna be no blue in the... Well, there is kind of like a tint of blue in the hair. Yay. I am just having way too much fun just dragging you guys along on this journey. Good. Okay, so let me just... I think I can probably go up to about here. Maybe a little higher. Hello? Hello? The mouth that moves! Yes, indeed. Maybe I should just stay like this. Maybe I should just stay like this. You guys don't need to see anything else. Do you? I'm gonna blue. It could be worse. I could just very slowly drag it out until for like 12 hours. No, we're only gonna be staying here for at least a little bit. I accidentally spoiled a little something, didn't I? Also, look. Little something different. Give you eyes? Is that what you want? Yeah. Avis actually came up with the idea for the piercings. All right. I think I teased you guys enough. I've had my giggle. I've had my fun. I did say that do not expect too much because this looks pretty much the same as my original little cardboard self, who is not gone forever, but is going to be around for when there's too heavy maintenance on my computer. Anyway, okay, ready, set, and ba-ba, ba-ba, hello. Hello! Don't mind the fact that I'm a little nervous now. Hello! I'm here! I am finally here! Hello! Many sparkles, yes! Okay, I blue balled you guys long enough. I think you guys deserve this. Hello. I am finally visible. You can finally see my face. And my hood is actually up officially. I can now put my hood up. PNG no more. Well, until the scuff hits. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that is very true. Does it toggle? No. Let me get a little bit closer for that, shall I? Oh. There we go. You didn't want... Yeah, I don't think you wanted to be stuck there. Sorry, I'm also vibing to the music too. I'm so pretty, thank you. All right. Does it toggle is the main question. And the answer is, give me just a second. Yes, it does. This is my hair underneath of it all. I'm not gonna be stuck wearing the hood forever. I have very soft hair now. And also I got little hairpins. Thank you, Avis, for doing this for me. She's so nice who gave me like little hairpins and extra jewelry. My hair is also a little wild, so it's, you can kind of tell I have a hard time managing it. And I can also turn this on and off whenever I feel like it. Yes, it's very soft and it's very fluffy, and it's also very hard to maintain. Yeah, this is good. It's good. I am so relieved. Sorry, I heard something outside. I thought, I was like, what the hell was that? Edgeworth. Hey, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna worry about the Edgeworth comment. That's fine. Yeah, Avis worked really hard on this, and I'm very grateful because the actual history behind that is like she made chibis. She made chibis of Nova, Twyla. Oh wait, not Twyla. Excuse me, wrong one. Midnight. Sorry, wrong one. I'm getting myself tongue-tied. She made chibi versions of Midnight, and they all look very fancy and very cute. Thank you! No! Thank you! You got me on the tongue-tied moment! Hello, Lulu! Yeah, would it be happy to have me in his library? Yeah, he probably would now. Thank you, Lulu, for coming in. I'm very grateful. I'm sorry, now I'm all giggly. Thank you. Yay. Yeah, I was actually very excited. I actually had I kept this hidden for like 2 full months. No, you're fine. I was giving you I was being silly with it. Hey. Oh, I'm like absolutely nervous. But yeah, continuing where I left off of my thought real fast. Don't mind the fact that my brows are kind of like dipping a little bit. My camera is kind of having a moment. Oh. But yeah. The story is that Avis originally made chibi models. She made Nova, she made Midnight, she made Tootsie, and I think this latest one, I think she also did Kuro's latest model as well. But they were all in chibi form. But when I went to her and said, can you please be my VTuber mama? I really vibe with the art style. And she was very, very, very perceptive. She knew exactly what I wanted, and it was like full scale. It was not chibi. Yeah, look at me. I'm kind of her first full body. She actually debuted before me. Avis actually debuted before me, so I think I was kind of like her first client of getting this full form. And of course, Avis did her own, and I think she had her second one in Icky, I think is what his name is. It was one of her latest ones. I'm one of her first big babies. Yes, I'm one of her first big babies. Also, hi, Holly. Welcome. Yes, I am the full body baby. And I love it. I'm very, very relieved of how it turned out. I barely had anything to worry about. The only thing I was like, when I went to her was like, how can I make this stand out? And this is where she brought in the little accessories that you kind of see now. So now I have little accessories, little extras on. Yeah. Yeah. She blinged me out and it worked really great. And it's like, this is perfect. I was like wondering what was missing. And she said like, a little bit of accessory works. Also, Avis is not feeling very well today, so I don't know if she'll be able to show up today. But that's fine. I wish her all the best of getting better. Yeah, so I went to Claire's and I got some good stuff. I look like a queen. I look like a queen? Well, oh. Oh, you're gonna embarrass me. No, you're gonna embarrass me. Stop it! All these compliments are making me embarrassed. Yes, I'm glad you think so. No. Stop. Yay, there's a blush. I have a blush. I can blush now. I can officially blush because I have blush toggles now. I'm very happy to have these. I'm very happy to finally just like emote a little better. Well, I guess I could probably show you some other things. Because now that we can kind of get a little bit more fancy with it. Let's see. Emo through screaming is valid. Yeah, emo through screaming might be valid, but whenever I'm mad, you sicken me. This is for anyone who disrespects me in my chat very publicly. How dare you? You are very rude to me, sir. How dare you? How dare? I am very disappointed. I may not use this very often. I rarely ever get mad. I rarely ever get angry. But this is... I like this, though. How dare. I'm very disappointed in you, good sir. Yeah, seeing me mad is very rare. There we go. See, everything's fine. Everything's a-okay. I will turn them into frogs if they actually make me mad. I have magic spells for that kind of thing. Okay. Well, here's a little bit of a fun one if I ever get really, really excited. Give me a second. Ta-da! Is that a shiny Pokemon I see? Avis! This is actually a tiny Avis! Hello! You literally popped in here at the right time. Hello! I was wondering if you were going to show up today. I heard you weren't feeling very good. Mama shows up at the right time. The mic got out. Oh, it's probably the compressor. I've been playing with the filters on these microphone settings. That was like excellent timing. Good morning, Mama. Hang on. Before she before her message disappears, let me. Oh, here. Where are you at, Mama? Where are you? Hang on. There you are. Yeah. And up, and up. There we go. Now I can find her better. Very well deserved. There we go. She should have it now. She should have you should have the blue wrench now, Mama. If you don't mind me calling you that from time to time, I'm really gonna. There it is! Yay! That's good. I threw the wrench at her. I made her mod so I could see her. Also, I love this. I can also do this. I can combine. This is how happy I am right now. Oh, you guys gotta go doing two different things at once. Hello! Welcome! Make yourself comfortable. Combos! Yes, I can combo. I was trying to go for a seductive look, and that didn't work out very well, did it? Oh, wait, there it goes. I'm sorry. I saw the way that looked. If you got that, you got like the first like little 2 seconds of frame for that. You got like a couple 2 seconds of that. I'm dying. I'm sorry. I'm laughing too much. I'm laughing too much. This is not professional at all. Okay, hang on. But hang on. There's a little fun thing I want to show you guys. Let me just turn these off for a second. I can combine these, but I want to show you one little extra thing. 1 second. I'm gonna just zoom in a little closer. Don't mind me for a minute. Hang on. Well, you guys can finally see everything. Coat comes off in case of really, really hot summer days. Even if I'm wearing black. I am very scandalous, aren't I? Yes. Yeah, scandalous in like the best way possible. Yay! Plus, you get a little nice view of the hips. The little hips. I love my hip window to pieces. This has been one of my favorite pieces. Zephyr Beach episode 1. If I could convince Avis to create a swimsuit for the summer, I will wear it. If she makes me a swimsuit toggle one day, I will happily wear it. But yeah. Boop, boop. This is comfy. I will probably have days where I just kind of like do it like this. It kind of looks good with the sleeves with the sleeves on. This is fun. You're not long for this. No, don't die, Zilla. We kind of need you here. Rip to everybody. I now have hips and they are very much visible, and I am so sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. No, I'm glad for the hip windows. And Lulu, You have more than just food now. You came back to hips. You came back to hips. You came back for more food. Actually, this is probably dessert. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, that was horrible. I'm sorry. This is fun. I'm having way too much fun. Yeah, everybody got dessert, because I'm assuming everyone's probably at least eaten dinner by now. It was right? Yay, I'm glad. Let's see. Anything else I got? Actually, those are probably like the only toggles that I technically do have to share. So, I can show you that I can actually combine I can combine a few things. I can combine the angry with the blush, so I can be like a very frustrated and embarrassed little tsundere. No. I'm displeased. I love my expression fusions. I look so embarrassed and disappointed. I look so silly. Thank you. Hang on, there we go. The only one downside to the angry is, of course, I don't have my smile on. So I'm just going to... Whoop. There we go. I need to slip that back on. Ah, that's better. I would murder someone from embarrassing me in video games, because I wouldn't murder someone, you know, in real life. No, not at all. Yeah, thank you. No, you sisters. You are my small. You are small, and yet you are my eldest sister. Hi. It's a family reunion. Let's go. Yeah, my Pokemon handle it. Yeah, there's Nova. The small but eldest. Okay, hang on. Just a second. I have positioned myself for this particular reason because let's see. Yeah, Nova is the firstborn. Give me just a second. I'm gonna turn this down just a teensy weensy bit more. Because as epic as it is, the medley is very epic, and I got something here that I did not have in a previous debut or anything of the sort. Okay, hang on. Give me just a second. I am not struggling. I am just remembering how this is going to work without exposing myself. Hang on. Give me a minute. Give me just a minute. Let's see. Crazy? Oh yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean. I am fairly certain you know what I meant. I'm not hiding any other toggles! I promise! I do not have any exposing toggles. Why is my coat coming off? If I had more exposing toggles, I wouldn't be allowed to be here. If I had more exposing toggles, I would not be allowed to be here. Hang on, let me oh dear, hang on. Hang on. Hang on, 1 second. There, jeez. 1 sec. 1 second more. Adjustments. There we go. There, that's better. This scuff happened to be now, as soon as I was getting ready for everything else. There we go. I presented a little bit of a slide. A set of slides for everybody. Because I never actually had these when I was first starting to stream. Yeah, the sleeves are separate. I said that. They are completely separate. I have to pull these suckers on right on top of the gloves. It wasn't scuff, it was just me working through things, I promise. Oh man. What? I got gloves. I got gloves under these things. I'll do like some more final stuff here in a little bit. I'll do some more I'll do some more modeling for everybody once I finish. Okay. Okie dokie. I keep also looking over to the side with the reason why also my eyes are kind of like casting over here is because I have my second monitor that's just on this side and I'm keeping a very, very close eye on it. Thank you. What are you just hey? Okay. So yes, for those that are new, who don't know, who are brand new or not, this is my first genuinely official introduction. There's no pomp or circumstance this time. Maybe one day in the future there will be. Maybe you'll get to know a story here and there. Hi, Reeb. No, it's okay, Everest. It's fine. We're all good here. But yes, I never had maybe one day we'll have a little bit more to tell, but today is just meant to be something relatively simple. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, as I was just to backtrack a little bit on myself here. One sec. I need to collect my thoughts. I have the slides here, but it's like I need to collect my thoughts. Yes. For those that are new who don't know, my name is Zephyr. Some in particular accents do tend to call me Zephyr, and that's perfectly fine. I am a-okay with that. But yeah, Zephyr is how I pronounce it. If you pronounce it, if your accent has another way of saying it, I am a-okay with that. Oh. Take your time? Yeah, I will. Yeah. So yeah, my name is Zephyr. I am a sorceress from a completely different dimension. Well, everyone here in the modern world knows about the multiverse theory. So kind of play along with that. I kind of come from a different set of reality entirely. And now I'm here. I'm hanging out with everybody else. I ended up coming here into this modern day, and though the ley lines for magic are very, 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 very thin, like there's not a lot of magic that I can produce here in this modern era. I found myself being very, very comfortable here. Yeah. Sorry, I had a little scratch on my neck. Not gonna worry about that. I have just enjoyed entertaining people and keeping people entertained. That's all that matters to me. Okay, so we're going to continue forward. So first slide so far, of course, the name is Zephyr. The name itself means gentle breeze. So it's anything of like those really, really soft, like gentle moments of breeze that you can feel. Or to Pokemon instead. Well, Pokemon is kind of like half of it. I promise. But yeah, my name means gentle breeze. That's just the meaning behind it. You don't need to dig too far into it. Maybe there will be a story behind that later. Who knows? Who knows? No. Wait. What? You're not gonna put anyone under a love and follower potion or spell? No. Nah. I could do that if I felt like it. If I had the right ingredients, but do you not know how hard those are to come by in this day and age? They're very hard to come by. Those ingredients are really, really hard and difficult to come by. I would have to travel into another dimension just to find those. Or another world, rather, to just to find those. Somewhere like Hyrule, actually. Hyrule might have something similar. Anyway. I am a human. That is no lie. And yes, by the way, before questions are asked, the hair is natural. This hair is completely and utterly natural. So, yes, the hair is natural. Do not ask the question about it. I am a magic-wielding human. My occupation is a sorceress. I was taught this since I was small. Human that I'm so heavenly. Stop. Stop. Don't. I'm almost like trying to give a lecture and you guys are giving me compliments. You guys are giving me compliments. Meh. No. I guess I don't mind it too much. Okay. Yes, my occupation is a sorceress, but I don't run magic by the normal means. A lot of what you can kind of see in like normal films is that people do magic without like much invocation. My particular form of magic relies on reagents such as gems, flowers, herbs, and magic circles. And depending on the particular magic spell that is required, higher ingredients are made. I can do simple things by without them, such as just small things like levitation and whatnot. Very, very small things that don't require a lot of effort. Yay, thank you. Yeah, so it's sort of like a mixture of alchemy, but it's like I use ingredients not to make potions completely, but it's just to kind of like use them as a kind of conduit, I think is what I'm looking for. Incantations are spoken to. It's a mixture of both. that is my particular form. Itchy. Okay. So, anyone who's been around this particular side of YouTube on my end, my birthday is August 9th. It's it's funny that is actually going to be happening in like 2 months. Actually, yeah, exactly 2 months tomorrow. It'll be August, and then it'll be my birthday again. Not yet. It will be. It's not going to be my birthday yet. We'll see what we're going to do for that, because we will just see. And of course, my main language is English. I mainly speak English, even though I would love to learn other languages like Japanese. Japanese is like one of the biggest languages I would love to learn, but I know is very, very tricky to learn. But that does not exclude anyone from chat. If you are not a native English speaker, and if you're just wanting to have a conversation amongst other people who are able to type in those particular languages, that's perfectly fine with me. I'm not going to be upset about it. Just understand that I may not be able to read it. Yeah, 2 months will fly by in, like, no time. Oh. Alright. I think that covers the main introductory part, which is you guys kind of got to know me a little bit. Also, the reason why I want to learn Japanese so badly is because it's a desire of mine to actually go out and go and see Japan for like at least once. But I would love to learn language, kind of, just so I can kind of get a grasp. But and that's why I was like, I also want to play the little Shishingo game so badly, just so I can learn like little tidbits. Yeah. Let's see. We're good to go to the next one. Boop, boop, boop. So we're gonna go right in swinging. We're gonna just we're gonna base off the negatives real fast. We're gonna address the elephant in the room, which is the like, what are Zephyr's dislikes? Let me explain. Let me explain. Okay, so yes, first on the list is of course spiders. These are just things I just generally dislike. I don't fully hate them. It's just like I don't like them. Hang on. Let me go down the list order. Okay, so spiders first and foremost. I don't have severe arachnophobia. Just so we're clear, I do not carry any sort of arachnophobia. I just don't like, if a spider is like maybe behind glass or something and it's not bothering me, I'm perfectly fine with a spider hanging out. If he crawls across my screen though, he's dead as dirt. That spider gone. That spider turned into a potion the next time I use it. Spiders, but not the spiders. I forgot to put something on my like list. Whoops. Yeah, I don't have severe arachnophobia. I just don't like them when they're in my general vicinity. Recent. You can kind of tell underneath of this. Beholders. I hate them. Okay. This one, the beholders is kind of like a semi joke because technically speaking, they don't exist. But in the D&D world, they exist and I hate them to pieces. So the concept of that is like on Avarice's stream when me, her, and Yume were playing Baldur's Gate, I screamed in absolute abject horror at the exact moment that the spectator was shown. I hated it. I did not want to be in that room. I just wanted to go. I wanted to just go and get away from it as fast as possible. Actually, surprisingly, I was the one who landed the final hit. I was surprisingly the last one who. Well, technically, it was the it was the wizard husband, but we're not going to talk about that. Technically, it was the wizard husband who got the final blow, but I was in control of him, so I guess it counts. Okay, snakes are just snakes on this list is just general. I don't vibe with snakes. I cannot vibe with them. If they are anywhere near me, I will scream in absolute terror. I just don't like them. They creep me out. They just like I don't know if it's just because they slither or if it's just because they look slimy and like they're danger noodles, yes, but it's like I can handle digital snakes just fine. Give me a Pokemon that looks like a snake. I will survive just fine. But give me an IRL snake. No. I know they're not slimy. That's the funny part. I know they're not slimy. They're just shiny. Which... Don't listen, Snake Bros. Oh no. Would I love you if you were a worm? Yes, I would. I would love anyone here, if even if they were a worm, as friends. But yeah, but my dislikes is it's so funny. When I was actually typing these out, my my dislikes really were a lot less in comparison to my likes. Wait till we get to that one. Excuse me. Hang on. I need some water. 1 second. Please hold. I need some water. Oh wow, that's gonna cause so many different expressions now, isn't it? Anyway, onions. I'm a little bizarre. I generally don't typically, as someone who you know needs to eat and everything. I I think it's just the way that if onions are presented to me in a way that I can consume them, but I cannot eat anything that's like a fellow onion hater. It's a bizarre dislike. It's a bizarre dislike. I think it's just it depends on how they're cooked. It depends on how they're cooked. I promise. I've just not had anything good. I cannot stand raw onions. I really can't. I hate the smell of raw onion. Like, if they were seared properly and maybe mixed with something to the point where I don't taste the texture of them, I will be fine. Yeah, the food doesn't taste the same without them. That's the hard part. I love how I'm just starting an onion debate now. This is fantastic. I've actually never eaten Funyuns. Believe it or not, I have actually not eaten Funyuns. I'll let that sink in. Funyuns are a mockery. They should not exist. I'm starting an onion debate in my chat right on debut day. This is fun. This is fantastic. I started an onion debate. The things I started. I am probably someone with like the most semi-chaotic debut ever because I cannot concentrate. Let's see. Fish dishes are a big question mark. I'm gonna move on real fast so I can move away from the onion debate. Thank you, Nova. I'm glad. Fish dishes, the reason why I question marked these is strictly where I live, I don't get good fish dishes. Like, not like it's all like frozen and it's like not prepared well. So if I were to go somewhere like the West Coast or somewhere off or the East Coast, where like I could go and maybe where they have like, you know, fisheries and everything, I might be able to enjoy that a little bit more, but and actually see how my palate actually takes them. Imagine. Thank you. Glad. Let me turn on my blush real quick because it's. I don't think I need my blushy anymore. There we go. Hang on. 1 sec. I had a little itch. But yeah, if I was able to go to the East or West Coast, I would need to make sure that I would like to go to somewhere where I can actually get good dishes. Because I want to try sushi. I would love, absolutely, to try sushi. I can eat rice, believe it or not. I would love to try sushi one day. But yeah, where I'm currently at, I cannot find anything that's considered good. And I think this last one is a bit more of a petty thing. I hate finding new clothes. I hate going out and trying to find them. It's a very personal, petty bit of mine. I hate, absolutely dislike going out clothes shopping. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I have a bit of social anxiety when it comes to going out in public. Just like a little bit, and it's like the idea of finding new clothes is like really, really difficult. No shame in not liking fish. I want to try it before I can fully say that I dislike it. Yeah. Finding new clothes is really difficult. I hate going out in public and shopping, and I hate the fact that when things are... I had a bad experience with some t-shirts where they would fit fine for like the first little while, and then I swear to you, not 2 weeks later, the hemline rose up 5 inches. I would just need to, I think, and these were relatively like bigger on me. They should have been relatively bigger on me. Yeah, that hemline shrunk up like 5 inches. I was not pleased. But I do. It is awful, yes. But I would like to eventually find things that I like. And because I found a few nice sweaters that I want to try. I want to be able to, you know, go on and wear them at some point eventually, even though it's like the middle of summer. It's not even the middle of summer, it's only the start. But yeah. That's my petty dislike of just going out and finding new clothes. I think it mostly has to do with the social anxiety aspect of having to go out and go like shopping, and I wish that online shopping could be a little bit more reliable on clothing. Okay, I personally call it petty. Yeah. That is just my take on that. Did I have anything else? I feel like I should have said. I feel like there was a note. I feel like there was like a mental note I meant to talk about that I completely forgot, but I'll probably figure that out later. Yeah, measure everything. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. It's a dislike. It's not a full-on hate. It's just like big time dislike. Let's move on to like the more brighter side of things, and you will see exactly what I mean when I tell you that my likes list is it's a little skewed. My likes list is incredibly skewed. Because I sat there and looked at this and I was just like, why is my likes to dislikes so out of things? why is it so disproportionate? Time for the app, and yes, it is really time for the app session. That's why you guys love me, and that's why you guys are here. At least that's what I hope you guys are here for. I'm kidding. Uh-huh. What? Oh, that? I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. I don't remember writing that. I think, did some of my familiars get into never mind. We're not gonna talk about that little scribble. I didn't even see that there. We're not gonna talk about the scribble. we're not gonna talk about the scribble, okay? Okay, good. We're gonna go right along. Stay for the camping, stay for the fan service. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, first on the list, of course, is gaming. That's why I'm here. That's why you guys enjoy hanging out with me, is when I game. I have a bigger, believe it or not, when I was creating this, I was actually going back and forth with my Steam and I was going back and forth on my Steam, and I was like, I added so much stuff to my wish list. It was incredible. I was just like, oh my god, I added so many more games to this wish list now. Because I have another section to show later, and I can explain the reasoning behind it. But yeah. Pretty self-explanatory. I like games. I like gaming. I like to spend my off time doing it. Yes, second on list, baking. I love baking. I do. I really love it. It's one of my favorite little hobbies. There's a there's a very valid reason on my throne. I have vanilla bean paste as a ingredient to purchase if anyone felt like it. I love it. It's so much fun. I get a little bit more joy out of baking than I do out of cooking. I am trying to do better at cooking, but baking is like one of my favorite like side hobbies. We need Baker Zephyr. I like Baker Peach. Yes. Oh, my patissier peach era. That would be great. That's not even sarcasm. That was sorry about that. Don't mind the eye twitchy. Yeah, baking. One of my favorites. It's I like baking like simple things though. Cookies, pretty easy. Cakes, love to pieces. I did try chiffon cake for the first time. It was actually really, really good. And I want to try like exploring baking just a little bit more. I don't think I will ever be able to hand cam baking. Just to be clear, that would take A, way too long, and B, I don't have a proper hand cam set up for that yet. No, I had an itch and my eye twitched. Okay, moving on. Fruits. Yes, I am an avid fruit eater. I love all kinds of fruit. I love strawberries like the most. I like fruits the most. Or fruits, strawberries. It's hard to actively in your kitchen, yes. Yeah, it would. Strawberries are a definite love. I like grapes. I meant to have like a lot more grape on streams whenever I would have the urge to snack. My brain is having a moment. Give me a second. I also love watermelon very much. Watermelon is like one of my favorites during the summer, especially. If you came to my place, you came into this library and said, "Here, have some watermelon with like a little bit of that Himalayan pink salt," I would love you forever. Watermelon is like my favorite summer tree, especially when it's like fresh cut. Like you take that to the kitchen, you cut it away yourself. Absolutely. Make the fruit stout. Yes, I like myself a little bit of suica. Anywho. Pretty self-explanatory. I just like fruit. Plushies. Equally self-explanatory. I went on a little bit of a tangent once, saying I got the Azrael plushie from the makeshift campaign for Date with Death. It was he's just vibing. He's just vibing at the back behind me. I think it does it taste sweeter? I don't remember. I think here. I don't remember if it tastes sweeter, but I just know it tastes like really, really good. I like the pink Himalayan salt the best. Cantaloupe or... Oh, can't clarify. Okay, yeah. I like cranberry if it's maybe in a juice form, but I cannot handle cranberry. I don't think I've ever had cranberries raw. A cantaloupe, yes. I love cantaloupe too. That's actually really tasty. Green grapes, yes. I like all those. I actually had the desire to garden over like very suddenly, and it was like a little too late to plant anything. But what I wanted to do was plant the pine berries. If you don't know what those are essentially what you would call the white strawberries. And it's a little too late to really plant them this year, but when winter and stuff like that rolls around next time, and like after winter, I will probably be growing those. So that way I can start having my own stuff. Because I would like to, you know, actually start making my own jellies again. Sorry, I'm being silly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I got myself off track again. So next on the list, of course, is plushies. I talked about the Azrael plushie. I have just a desire for plushies, and they all just sit around my room. They sit around the office and they just kind of chill. They don't do anything. They don't bother me. They're not in my bed. They just chill around my office space. Cause they're comfy. They're good company. I'm as I say as I'm looking up at my what were you called again? Yeah, oh no, I forgot what your name was. It's the little orange. If you've watched Critical Role and you know about the kitty, then for the season 2, then you know what I'm talking about. I forgot his name off the top of my head. Last thing on that list, blind boxes. Another thing I have on my throne list as well. I love blind boxes. I have been trying to get more into like the main figurines. I must have missed something. God damn. Oh no, God, you made it. Actually, you know, that's a very clever pun. I actually like that. But yeah, blind boxes are a lot of fun. I want to get more into like a main figurine versus the super duper mini things, because I went through a very cathartic moment of getting rid of all like the super duper tiny like dollhouse blind box stuff. And now it's like I kind of want to like upgrade to a little bit more of a mature stage. And I found all these cute like little blind boxes on online, and I'm just like, if you want to, they're there. Oh, it's not? Oh dear. I thought it was. Did I forget to hang on? Let me remedy that real fast. Hang on just a second. Yep. Pardon the interruption. I am going to grab that real quick. I thought I grabbed the public wish list. Hang on. I feel silly. Okay. Oh, Frumpkin, thank you. Hang on, let me edit that. I could have sworn. Maybe it just didn't transfer over very well. There we go. Okay. That was just a quick fix in the description box. I hope that fixed it. Oh, and thank you, Yume. You are awesome for double checking on that. Okay. Thank you, Yume. I appreciate you. But yeah, okay. I'm going to mark this as a small thing. Just because my throne is there does not mean you have to go and get anything for me. That's just if you feel like sending a gift in the most safest way possible. It's not a I'm just plugging it for shits for the giggles of it, because I feel like it's up to you if you want to. There is absolutely no you absolutely have to. But anyway. It's only if you want to and if you're able. That's all it is. Anywho, whiskey, yes. On that list, whiskey is one of my favorite drinks. I probably do like the worst thing possible, and I mix it with soda when I have it. But I do drink some whiskeys that are like just like plain. I've had a few shots of like peanut butter whiskey that actually tasted really, really good by themselves. Whiskey's good. It's a nice little mature drink. No, excuse me. Goodness sake. But yeah, whiskey is just one of the harder alcohols I can enjoy. Do not, by the way, expect me to do any sort of like being intoxicated while I'm streaming. If I do that, it'll be in very small amounts. But yeah, no, there will be probably absolutely no drinking on streams or anything like that. Nope. We're not gonna talk about. I told you it was just an accidental scribble. We're not gonna talk about it. No drink karaoke. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like not. If I have like a small thing, I'm not gonna worry about it. I did that once for a very early on stream for a Batsu especially. I used to do that for like a Batsu, and it was a mixture of vodka and juice. You don't need to worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm surprised you can decipher the scribbles. Don't worry about it. Okay. We're just like okay? They're fascinating creatures. They're fascinating creatures, I promise. Just fruit juice. Not orange juice. Anyway. we're they're fascinating people. Fascinating people, right? We're gonna move on. Okay, good. We're gonna move on. We're gonna pretend that scribble isn't there. That was just one of my familiars that we're just decided to, you know, be all over the paper. Anywho, cats. Yes. Don't worry about it. Anyway, cats. Yes. I like cats. Cats are my favorite. Everyone knows that I have a little kitty that will pop up on streams, and she will just kind of chill. We're not worrying about it. We're not worrying about it. Okay. Anyway, yes, cats. I have a cat that will sometimes be on stream and she will bother me. And I usually have to like get up and like excuse myself to go let her out of the office. Oh dear. Anyway, candles. I like scented candles. I'm kind of particular when it comes to them. I don't like the woody smells. I actually like the more like flower and sometimes the fruit smells. Yes, kitty be like that. Yeah. I like scented candles. They're really nice. I can't burn them too often in my office, unfortunately. But I do like them on occasion, especially during during like the big hype seasons when they get out the fresh ones like the cinnamon and the pecan pie and ones like that. I like those. Those are my favorite. And then I do sometimes like the let me think here. I like fruit ones. I actually had a plum sake one that I used to light pretty often. Litwick? Litwick is cute! I love Litwick. I love the shiny Litwick specifically. I love shiny Litwick specifically. I can't wink very well. Tea. Pretty self-explanatory as well. I like tea. I have gotten a little bit more into it because I have a kettle in my office space that is electric and will like brew on its own if I let it sit. But right now it probably won't be as useful because I cannot handle hot drinks during, you know, summer months. Even though, unless I'm like sick, then I probably will indulge into it. But other than that, I don't drink tea very often during the summer months. I just it's just I think it's just a temperature thing. Although I will drink coffee in the morning. You will not see me drink coffee at night. Sometimes. I mean, sweet things is technically in the candy category, so we're fine with that. Teas be made into potions? Sometimes, depending on what you're looking for. I like puzzles. Tea in the summer hits differently, though. Probably does. Maybe it's just because I haven't experienced it. Oh yeah, I like puzzles. If I'm ever off stream and if I have time on my hands, I have like a collection of puzzles that I have like stored away, and they're really big ones. And I will put them together. And if I put them together, I will not want to take them apart. So I can and will get glue for them, spread the glue all over the front, and then I keep them as like decoration. I keep them as wall decorations, and they're really cheap decorations too. Yeah, jigsaw puzzles. Just like the simple like plain cardboard ones. I don't want to ever take them apart because they always take so long to put together. And it's like, I don't want to take these apart. If they make cheap house decor, why not keep them? I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that, though. That's good. Doku. It's a particular like puzzle glue it's a special puzzle glue that works just for those. They're usually at craft stores. Yeah, and it's also nice to look at. It's essentially just like very, very low priced artwork that you would probably pay like, I don't know. I want to say around about $35 for on a regular. And maybe you're paying like half of that if you get like a cheap frame that can hold it. And the puzzle glue doesn't cost very much, so. Okay. But yeah, I think that covers that covers this list. that covers the likes list. We're going to move on before the conversation starts kicking up again. Oh dear. Oh, I forgot. Oh, there we go. That's the one I want. That was the next line I want. And by the way, yeah, you can kind of tell I got a little carried away when I was doing this particular slide. I got a little carried away. List of games that I like, wants to try, and then there's also the category I call meh. So yes, gaming favorites. In case you haven't noticed, Pokemon and Zelda are on the top tier because they're the ones I play. I lump them all together actually because I actually enjoy playing them, like, just in general. I don't have any possible favorites because it's really hard for me to choose a favorite. It is just generally hard for me to pick a favorite, so I just lump it all together. Loving the mech category. Yeah, it's definitely one of those categories that it's just like, this is me as a gamer that you will never ever see. But yeah, Pokemon and Zelda, I have been very well known to stream those very, very often. So yes, those are like the main things on my channel. Oh yeah, that's also true. If I listed every single title, I think we'd be here for a while. Okay. So next on, so besides the two basic ones that we absolutely know, I do like visual novels. Hang on. Dang it, my eye is itchy. My eye was itchy like crazy. It's gonna be that time of year. I like visual novels. I can't really say particularly like what kind specifically. Um, but it depends on how I'm feeling. I have a tendency to lean more into the somewhat otome version of the visual novels, but I want to go into some things that are a little bit more story related, because I have made a discussion once to do a big Higurashi when they cry dub with me and a few of the friends that I know. But that's really really difficult because we're all so busy. And that would be almost like impossible to grab everybody for their roles for a specific stream. So it may not happen, but I also like, would you guys want to see like over 100 hours of like something like Ume Neko when they cry? Would that be something? Because I won't lie, I got wanting to try Ume Neko when they cry as well. Ume Neko When They Cry is part of the Ryokishi 07 collection. If you've heard of Higurashi, you will... Higurashi, I think, came after Ume Neko. One second. There's a bug flying near me and I just wanted to swat it. Yeah. Visual novel and chill. It's more of a sound novel. That's all I've known them as is like the When They Cry series. That's all I can know. But they're not connected in any sort of way. Well, they might slightly be, but that's all. That's the long and short of what I know about them. But yeah, that's my take on visual novels. I have a tendency to lean more on the otome side because I like the idea of your choices mattering. Whereas something like Higurashi would be something akin to that would be essentially just big narrative. Or maybe this is one you guys may have heard of, The House in Fata Morgana. If you guys heard about that one, that's essentially a pure visual novel where your choices only matter like in certain moments because either you end up at a bad end or you end up continuing the story forward. Although that one is like really, really dark. So, and because I am working on that particular, I'm working on listening to someone's VODs of those. That one will not be streamed here. That bug is going to drive me nuts. I swear to God, that thing has been around me for ages. Oh, wait. Anywho. Yeah. That's all I know about visual novels, and because The House in Fata Morgana is extremely, it has got like a lot of dark themes attached to it, but because I'm already listening to it being played, I probably won't be able to play it here because it's like I already know the story. So yeah, unfortunately not. Anywho, I'm gonna continue on before I go on an entire rant about visual novels. Kuro! Hello, Kuro! Hello! How was Lego building cinema roll? How was Lego building cinema rolls, huh? E papa! E papa! Hello! Hello, possibly youngest? I know it's about me, but I'm here. I'm allowed to say hello to you because you are my youngest sibling now. Well, actually, Icky is the youngest. You are my beautiful little sister. You are my jackalope little sister, and I love you. It is such a family reunion in here. It's lovely. Okay. Moving on before I before I lose track, because I like to get sidetracked and I like to yap a lot. So RPGs, not specifically JRPGs, but I do like an RPG once in a while. It's kind of like an okay, but if it's got something that's going to take like a lot of grinding in it, I might skip over it. Big little sister. RPGs. Oh, speaking of RPGs, I am going to spoil a little bit about what my upcoming schedule is going to have. I'm going to be playing Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door for the Switch. I'm excited because I actually have that game literally sitting by, and I'm just like excited to play it. But I haven't touched it yet. I promise. It has not been touched. It is not even unwrapped yet. So an RPG like that is going to be something I'm going to be able to play. Yeah, the grindy ones are a bit of a harder sell for me, but if there were like a decent RPG where everything kind of like goes smoothly, I like those kind, if that makes sense. Okay, I need another drink. Hang on. One sec. I need another drink of water. I didn't expect myself to yap so much. Okay. I didn't expect myself to yap so much today, but hey, we're here, and this is a long list to get through. Ace Attorney, which is ironically on sale on Steam. I like Ace Attorney. I like the series as a whole. I have heard them played several times over, so I do know the ins and outs of a lot of them. The main one that I remember playing all the way through is Dual Destiny. No, not Dual Destinies. The one before that. Which one was that one? It's the one where Athena was first introduced. My phone is going off. Stars in Time recently. Okay. I'll look into it. My brain's having a moment. Sorry. Why am I thinking of it? I'm not thinking. Wait, was it Dual Destinies? Was it Dual Destinies that introduced Athena? Oh, she was. Okay, so maybe I had the title correct. I was thinking about the last one that's in the series. I was thinking about the last one in the series where they went to Kurain. I'm thinking about that one. But yeah, I love the series as a whole, and I would love to play those. Yeah, my model looks exactly like my PNG. Yes, it does. Spirit of Justice. Okay, so that's the one I had the mind on, but Dual Destinies was the correct one. That's the one I thoroughly played through in its entirety, including the DLC with the wacky whale. Yeah, I finished that one. Thank you, Thalas! Thank you. I'm glad you guys think I look so cute and I look just like my PNG. Yes, I do. That was the main intention. The only new additions were the little piercings and the hairpins. I love the hairpins. The hairpins that may just make the touch nice. But yeah, Ace Attorney is the series I want to play. I would love to do a long play series of that because some of the cases are relatively short. And I just would love to go through. And I would want to play Ace Attorney Chronicles. I've had those played before, but it's like I want to play them myself, especially the second one, which actually got released with the Chronicles bundle. I want to play it so badly, even though I know like the first Chronicles case is like 4 hours long. Ace Attorney is so good. Even with the usual third case syndrome they tend to suffer with. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the Ace Attorney series. I would love to play those and just genuinely bring them to my channel because they're just one of my favorites. As always, you would know that farming sims are my favorite as well. They're on a like list. They're very cozy. They're very Zatsudan stream-like, where I can just kind of like walk around, farm, and you guys we can just sit down and chat and vibe the entire time. Because, you know, I had Coral Island on my list. Coral Island is still there, but I was struggling with my PC and Streamlabs originally crashing. So I'm needing to get back into PC play at some point. Zephyr becomes a lawyer. Yes, I do. I will become a lawyer. I will become the biggest. I will become the next Nouvellette. I will become the next Nouvellette. I actually look like him. I look like a small female version of him. Just without the blue, and I'm not a dragon. And some other storyline stuff that I actually don't know about. I just know his name. Yeah, farming sims, cozy, very dragon husband. I activated the Genshin brain rot. No. Yeah. I know of Nouvellette, and I have also know of the sea otter that looks like Nouvellette too, that I've seen on, you know, the app. He's really handsome to look at though. I haven't touched Genshin in a while. Maybe one day I'll go back to it, but I find Genshin and Honkai Star Rail really difficult to stream because everyone's talking and it's like I can't put in word in edgewise very often. So, we'll see. Okay. Moving down, because Cozy Farm Sims, pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to go too far into that. Adventure puzzle games. Now, those are a genre that it's kind of like, I don't know if you can't call that a guilty pleasure, because it's nothing I hide from the world. It's just something I don't dip my toes in that often. Resist the urge, your wall will cry. I know, Ursa. But yeah, adventure puzzle games, they're a bit of a genre that's mixed together. Man, I am like itchy all over. Goodness sake. My skin must be dry. The reason why I was thinking about adventure puzzle games, because I found an old love for Escape from Monkey Island. If you guys don't know that title, it's actually like a lot of fun. It was a very old-timey, like, you have to collect certain items in order to progress, but you would always like don't know when sometimes that those items are going to be used. And some of them are used in like the most obscure ways. Those kinds of adventure puzzle games I actually do enjoy. I have a hard time with the... Oh, and it's actually on Steam for $7. Not the Telltale one. I do want to try the Telltale one because they actually relisted that back. Oh, we call them point-and-click adventures. Okay, so maybe... Do I have the genre wrong then? Or is it kind of like in the same vein? I think it's in the same vein then. It feels like it is. Point-and-click adventure, I think, is what I was aiming for, but adventure puzzle is kind of like the first thing that popped in my head. Well, point still stands. As long as I don't have to think too terribly hard, because I've had a few puzzle games where... Okay, good. Good. I have the point across. But there are a few of them where it's strictly like puzzles in general, where they have like a lot of them, and it makes my brain hurt. I trust me when I say this. You will not expect Professor Layton from me, because I am stupid. I might look like an intelligent sorceress, but I can be very stupid sometimes. And Professor Layton will hurt my head. Yeah, that's my take on those. I like point and click adventure games as long as they don't have like too difficult of puzzles. Also, of course, I had to kind of put this on there because thank you to Avarice and Yume for getting me into it fully a little bit more often. Baldur's Gate I have fallen in love with because I do like D&D. I like the concept of it. I have a hard time actually going out and like actually playing like pen and paper adventures. It's been fun. I like the idea of it. It is generally just D&D, just without the pen and paper. God, I'm just like vibing to my music right now. Oh, is that a gummy raid? Oh my god, it's my first official raid from here. Hi, Gummy. Hi, Gummy. Welcome. Hello. Raiders, welcome. Make yourselves comfortable. Hello, I wasn't expecting this. Welcome. Now, is it gummy or goomy? Like goo. I call you Gummy because it's like, that's like the first thing that pops in my head. Gummy, okay. Wait, is it Gumi? Okay. Thank you for correcting me. I always have a hard time with something like that. Gumi. Okay. Hi, Gumi. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Make yourselves comfortable. We're just going through my gaming list. We just kind of like finished going through the gaming favorites. So I'm gonna go through my want to try list. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Avis Mama worked really, really hard. Okay, let's see. Want to try games. Okay, so I couldn't quite think of a list that I wanted to go with fully, so I kind of went more with genres. FromSoft games, I want to at least try once. The FromSoft game is like, I want to try it at least once. And if I do, I might want to try and get Avis, like get Avis and like Midnight together one day where they're just babying me along through like something like Elden Ring, and maybe I'll bring Twyla with me too. It's just like a little family game night. Just a little family game night with all of us hanging out. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. It would take a little bit of a little bit of coordinating, because it would be a lot. If the entire family got together, it would take a lot of like coordinating time zones. Okay. So yeah, that's self-explanatory. I would at least try Elden Ring. And also the Elden Ring has a DLC coming out, so hey, no harm in trying. Let's see. Horror games. Self-explanatory as well. I don't think I've really delved into the horror genre or scary games genre as often as I probably wanted to. I am 200 plus level Elden Ring, yeah. Yeah, Avis is really good at Elden Ring. I've seen her play. I just would, you guys would be just like my tutors essentially for that. We would all just be like, you guys would be literally be holding me by the hand and being like, okay, you go and do this. This is how you do this, and then you just listen to me rage the entire time. Oh, the Chilla's Art stream, yeah. I should go back and do some more Chilla's Art. Those were fun, like little mini horror games. Yeah, I needed. There's some more like Chilla's Art that I want to play. I remember my double feature that I played, and that was a lot of fun to do, especially during like the month of Halloween. But they've added so much more that it's like I need to go and dip my toes into that. But also the issue with me, horror is like not because it scares me, it's just because it's really, really difficult to find a good one. I've been told to try Madison, but I don't know if I want to fully try it yet, because I've heard that game can really test your patience sometimes if you're not careful. Okay. Scratchies. Okay. Also, like, I just have a hard time finding decent horror games. I still need to finish, like, the Little Nightmares series. That's still a thing I need to finish, because I still need to do Little Nightmares 2 before 3 comes out. But that one's not really a horror game. That's kind of just like that's just kind of like atmospheric. Let's see. Mystery games. Oh, mystery games are a hard one to kind of explain. It's like, I guess you kind of put them in like the visual novel category practically. You can kind of like snug them right in there. Where it's like, I like mysteries that like make my brain actually think. Armored Core? Never heard of that. I will look some of these up actually. Okay. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you for popping in. Yeah. Hello, Gray. Look, I'm back. I am back from my little week-long hiatus. Well, actually, wasn't really a full week, but hey, we're not gonna split hairs here. Yeah, mystery games are really a little hard for me to verbalize about why I like them. And they're also just like really difficult to find in that particular category. So that one's kind of like a gray area, but I like the idea of trying and then getting surprised by sudden twists. If that makes a lot of sense. It kind of like fits snugly next to the visual novel category. Okay, thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you. Another one to try is, of course, as it's written there, is also darker visual novels. The best example I have is The House in Fata Morgana. That's like the closest dark one that I can think of. I wanted to try like something that's got a little bit more darker, more mature themes, because I've kind of found myself like slightly more enjoying the like stuff that makes me tense up a bit. And yeah, while it discomforts me as a person, it's surprisingly like really, really thrilling and equally cathartic all at the same time. Which is probably why Slay the Princess is on that list of ideas. Because Slay the Princess is also a visual novel, but it also runs into that category. And not to mention that the developers are also getting the physical copies. It's now no longer just going to be Steam only. The developers are actually getting physical copies. And though the collector's edition is like really, really expensive, I love what the collector's edition has available. But I might still get it on Steam and then get the DLC with it. Because I know they're adding like more to it. But yeah. That's my take on that. If you catch my drift. If you're following, if I'm making any sense. I'm dithering, I'm blabbering, I am causing noise and yapping. And my water bottle is dripping. Ah! I am needing to hydrate a lot more often today. And of course, gaming mez, really easy to tell. That you can tell where my comfort in gaming is. Real-time strategy, first-person shooters, and anything competitive I cannot handle. Like, you will not see me in Valorant, you will not see me in Overwatch, you will not see me in Fortnite or anything like that, because I cannot handle the pressure of competition. And I don't think I have the mental capacity to handle an RTS. A roguelike, maybe. A roguelike, like Cult of the Lamb is one of those. Yeah, sorry, no Valo for me. I cannot. I could not handle that. Soma, I've heard of Soma. I have not tried it yet. I've also heard of Dead Space. Haven't tried that yet either. Like I said, I'm trying to get into like a little bit more of the horror stuff. So maybe if I can try those, I'll give them a try, because I am going to need more spooky games for the coming of Halloween of October, because well, we're not getting another Pokemon game for at least a hot minute, so Spook Month Halloween shiny hunting is going to be off the table for a while. That Impotent, by the way, has still evaded me, so detention. Ah, wait. Oh, okay, now I'm catching up. Okay, detention, oh, wait, you can't get devotion on Steam anymore, can you? Took me a minute to realize what AMS Mama was saying. Devour. Okay, yeah. You can't get I don't think you can get devotion on Steam anymore, which is unfortunate due to circumstances. Give me a second. My brain derped out. What was it? It's not Visage. It's the other one. There is Layers of Fear. That's it. Layers of Fear is another one I want to try. Oh, you can only get it on their website. I see. But yeah, Layers of Fear I want to try because I actually saw that they updated it to where there's like more than just the one case with the painting, which is the only one I ever known for it. I would love to play Layers of Fear for the first time as well. Yeah. I'm excited. I have so many games I want to play now that I've got this, and now you guys can see me emote. You can guys hear me scream at the top of my lungs better. You can actually see me work it. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. I still need to figure out my capture panels, but we'll ball as we go. Anywho, I'm gonna switch to the next panel now since I think I've been on this one long enough. Okay, it's goal time. I wrote down like a little list of goals that I want to accomplish as I am being a VTuber. Short term is stuff that I can kind of do as I'm going. Long term is essentially, you know, ones that will take like a while to get accomplished. I'll start with the short term because the short term ones are going to be like really simple to go through. As part of a New Year's resolution I wanted to do is do more collabs. As I mentioned with the clothing shopping, I get very nervous when it comes to social energy, and Avis can even attest to this. I have a hard time interacting socially, especially like on Discord. I have a very particular issue. It's not because of anything bad. It's just like I get very nervous. I'm a very big nervous Nelly when it comes to talking to anybody. I'm better at typing and sending like text, but yeah, I'm very bad with that. And I want to reach out more and do more fun things with everybody. I know we were talking about like doing like Monkey Ball when that came out, because I know when we were excited with the Nintendo Direct that the Super Monkey Ball remake they were making, we could do a fun little competition with that at some point, because that one's fun. That one's a fun one that I want to try with everybody. Yeah, but do more collabs. It's kind of like a New Year's resolution. I'm trying to do better with it. And also that's kind of why I was talking about the FromSoft games too. If ever do Dead Space 3 hit you up, sure, look at it. Complete Radiant Tail is an odd short-term goal, and it's actually very specific. I started Radiant Tail a little while ago. It's also that like a Otome visual novel, which I've, you know, vibed with for a little while. Yeah, my body gets social burnout really quickly. It does. Yeah, but completing Radiant Tail is something I want to do because Radiant Tail is actually one of my favorite so far visual novels on the Switch that I've played. I was genuinely looking forward to it when it was first coming out, and I completely forgot about it up until like a couple months ago. Going to be reserved in who you collab with, or should general content creators feel free to reach out? Let's see. I'm trying to think about that question real quick. Hang on. If I want to collab, I want to try and reach out more personally. It also depends on the time zone and the time of day, because I do have like offline stuff. That's why my schedule is so sparse. But we'll see. It just depends on how I'm feeling, because that's the other thing. It all just kind of depends on how I'm feeling, and it might take me a while to reach out, but we'll see. If someone's got like a collab listing that they're wanting to do and they reach out, and if I'm not busy and if I'm feeling socially comfortable, I might say yes. It just depends on what time. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Tell you what, if I get 800, I will, if I get 800 and if I start caterwauling, I will add Let It Go into the playlist. Okay, we'll let it go into the lineup, as obviously I am not beating the Elsa look-like allegations. Okay. But yeah, the collab question is kind of like, it just depends on how I'm feeling. Most people I know do have like collab channels where they kind of like have big project ideas, and I just get very nervous about interacting with them. Not in a bad way. I just never know. Because my schedules are always so weird. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna move on back to my list again. I got sidetracked again. My bad. Completing Radiant Tail is something I want to do. I might reset it because I would like to reset it to where I can, you know. Yeah. Finishing Radiant Tail I want to do because I'm genuinely curious to see where that leads. But I'm tempted to restart it just so we get a little bit of a fresh, like, VTuber narration for it. But we'll see. And the attempt at FromSoft game is kind of like what I touched on with the actually trying a FromSoft game. So yeah, the attempt is there in a short-term goal. Same with trying spooky games again. That's also pretty self-explanatory. I'm not gonna harp too much on those because I already talked about them already. The hosting watch-alongs. Okay. I've had this on my mind for a while. I would love to host watch-alongs of like movies. Hang on. Yeah. I'm gonna rub my eye. Because I have a big bright light in my office, and it's like I have to kind of like have it for my tracking. Hello! Welcome, you're welcome. It's okay. Welcome in. Make yourself comfortable. Yeah, it's a very, very bright white light. I have to kind of like, I have it like on my desk. But hosting a watch-along is something I want to do. My first intention was actually to watch the Into the Spider-Verse movies for Spider-Man. That's the like I forgot to add. I unironically like Spider-Man because of Into the Across the Spider-Verse. If anyone, if it's a you know thing, I got hugely into the Miguel O'Hara hype train for like 3 months. I think I was like hyper fixated for a while, but then it's kind of like cooled down after a little bit. But yeah, I want to host a couple of watch-alongs that are just like some movies where we can kind of like sit and just watch, where me and a few people can just sit, watch movies. Not visibly on YouTube, of course. You guys would have to kind of like get the movies yourself or find a way to watch them. And then we would just watch them together and we'd have like a good time. Dungeon Meshi is a series I want to try as well because I've seen like small gifs of Dungeon Meshi, and I'm actually very curious because it's been a while since I've actually watched anime too. And Dungeon Meshi seems to be like right up my alley, even though I have not read the manga or anything. It's kind of like up my alley on that. Thank you, Gumi. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the raid once again. Have a good rest of your day. Kaiju. Huge Spider-Man fan is kind of questionable. I kind of like would listen to like some stories and timelines narrated, but huge is a bit of a strong word. I'm kind of like, it depends on where my hyperfixation sits. And yeah, Dungeon Meshi kind of caught my attention as well. And Across the Spider-Verse, I watched a total of like over 5 or so times. Into the Spider-Verse was like maybe twice. I actually do have the Spider-Man game on my Steam that I purchased, and I'm glad I have an Xbox controller, so we're going to add that onto the gaming list at some point. And I also know Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming out at some point. That's why I want to do like a little bit of a movie marathon with friends. I want to do like a little bit of a movie marathon with a few friends, just so we can kind of like, we sit, we hype it up, we get excited, because, you know, Beyond the Spider-Verse has been like a long time coming as well. And then that would be just like a fun way to kind of like get ready and excited for it. And yeah, Dungeon Meshi is wild. I have seen people just talk about like all the food they make from it, and I'm just like, you know what, based, I'm gonna go watch that at some point. But I and also same with Apothecary Diaries, just like a series of anime that I want to listen to and watch. Hang on just a minute. YouTube, what you doing? Okay, it's fine. I had to go check my playlist. I'm sorry. I had to make sure that my playlist was not gonna like switch on me and be like, yeah, you got like copyrighted music on there now. That would be the last thing I wanted on there. Is like suddenly we're hearing something that we're probably not supposed to hear. I was getting more and more wild. Yeah, maybe you and I should sit there and watch Dungeon Meshi together. That sounds like a fun time. But yeah, hosting watch-alongs are pretty easy to do. I just need to like figure out like times, days, and you know, making time for everything. Nice. You finished the manga? Nice. Maybe I'll pick up the manga at some point too. I used to watch Food Wars, and then I was just like, I want to know what's next, and I picked up the manga for a little bit, and then I just completely forgot about it. Food Wars is a completely other monster. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Figuring out hand cam setups. That's pretty obvious. If I ever get blind boxes, I would love to unbox them on live streams, but I want to figure out how to hand cam setup. I'm always like a little nervous because it's like I never know how much space I need, which is probably not a lot, but it's like I want to do that for funsies. The art is immaculate though, yeah. Oh yeah, hand cam setups is like, they're a little tricky for me right now because I don't know like what kind of stuff I need to do it properly, so that way everything's all set up and ready to go. I don't know if I should use my desk, or a table or something to connect it to, so that's probably why the PNG is not going to be gone forever. But eventually it'll come back at some point for like something like that. Pretty simple, just figuring out hand cam setups. Not kitchen ones. I refuse to do cooking ones because I do not want stuff all over my desk. Okay. Also, short-term goal, getting my fan Discord set up officially. Eventually. I've been procrastinating on it. I meant to get that done before this, but then I kind of forgot. I forgot the whole, I forgot my Discord. I was starting to work on it, and then my brain just, like, spaced out, and I completely spaced it out so badly. Kinda, sorta, almost, nearly. Yeah, at the end of the day, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm also just waiting to see if I can find some extra mods that'll keep an eye on it, because the one thing that scares me is, like, if you don't mind me being honest, the one thing that scares me is, like, I worry about, like, not being able to take care of it. That's all. I worry about not being able to take care of it very well. It would be a lot of pressure. That's just me being real for a bit. I want to do it, though. Because that way I can get off of a certain other website that I don't really enjoy using sometimes. Anyway, long-term goals. Gaining the YouTube partnership is something that I would like to get to. I would like to at least get to the point where I can get super chats. That's the main thing. I don't care about monetization on my videos. I would like to be more ready to have things open for memberships. That's the one goal I want. I know I'll get there in time. Like I said, that's why I call it a long-term goal. Would I like to have it ready by Christmas? Yes. But it's a long-term goal that will take a lot of time because I know the watch hours especially require a lot. But if you're around and you're wanting to just like listen to some VODs and help out, that's fantastic. You can subscribe if you want, like the videos, help get me in the algorithm. This is on a live stream, so this is not gonna click on. I'm being a goofball right now, forgive me. I know it'll take time. Let's see. Custom int, but yeah, that's self-explanatory. I would love to get it by Christmas. It would be a lovely surprise to have that super chats and members ready by Christmas. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I would like to do that. That would be like the biggest Christmas gift I could give to you guys, is being able to have access to membership stuff. Yeah, I'm not worried about the subscriber count too much. Anyway, I'm gonna move on real fast here. Custom intro music. You have noticed I use the old school RuneScape Book of Spells music, and I have been for a while. I've used the Book of Spells, but I would like to get my own personal, like, custom intro music. Have I ever wondered if my content will reach a million views? Probably not. I know where my goals are. I'm not gonna be hitting that high. I would have to do something really incredible or really stupid to get myself into that category. But yeah, custom intro music. I would love to get like a custom intro tune. Okay, if you don't mind me gushing for just a second again, and once again, I'm sorry. It's a dream of mine. I would love to get like Diego or Pretty Patterns to make it, and I would be very honored if I could ever commission him for something like that. that would be like a bit of a dream come true. So if I can get like Diego Pretty Patterns to make it. His music, his stuff is actually really, really good. Ugh. Ow. I live Dex into a video and get 1 million. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a Shiny Hunt video already set in mind, but it's just like, I just need to actually take the time and set it up. Because there's one problem with me. I tend to procrastinate very, very often. And that's not good for content creation. I tend to like sit back and procrastinate very, very quickly, very often. But yeah, I need to sit down at some point and actually just sit down and do things. Mascot designs. That's also very self-explanatory. Mascot designs, because I tend to call them my familiars, and that's very true. But I would like to give you guys like a little bit of a base form to work with. I would like to give you guys like a little base form to work with. Familiar Sona. Exactly. That's my intention. I have seen and I love the idea of having like a simple creature that is just a base form, and then you guys can be as creative as you want with how your Sona is and what it looks like. I could give you like the base idea about maybe, but then afterwards, it's just all about creative freedom. I encourage it. I highly, highly, highly encourage creative freedom. So the day I get that base form commissioned and asked about, I will make a big old announcement video. You know, I'll make a big rush about that, and it'll be fun. Hang on, I need another drink. 1 second. Ah, no, not the bubble on the top of my water, no. Excuse me. All right. Next long-term goal, work on a Pokemon Nuzlocke project. Now that is a stream project. That is not just a simple, oh, I sit down and record project, because I want you guys to be there for it. I've had this idea in my head for a while. I'm not going to go into the specifics. I have the idea of what I want to do, and I want to get the audience interaction into it. I want it to be a big, fun project that we all sit down and we all just enjoy, we make the connections with those little Pokemon, and then we just, unfortunately, with the Nuzlockes, we would have to probably cry a little bit too, because we would be very, 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 very firmly connected with them. But yeah, I got that. I got that idea underway. And that kind of also just kind of goes into the practice editing portion. So you know that starting screen that you guys saw not too long ago? Well, actually, it's almost been 3 hours ago. Jeez. But yeah, you saw that intro, right? You saw the teaser trailer. Those were edited by me. I know, Pekka. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate everyone, actually. I genuinely do. I appreciate all the help I've gotten so far. But yeah, the editing practice, the intro, the starting soon screen, and the trailer, the little teaser trailer, were all done by me. I actually put that all together myself. And it's... I remember just complaining and agonizing, thinking, oh, it's just going to be a 30-second trailer. Turned into a solid minute or so. Because I was very picky. I would love to make this to where I can actually kind of settle down and do this regularly on a regular basis. But yeah, editing practice is what I want to do as well. And that's kind of like another one of those shiny hunt projects that I want to do. And that will require some editing. I want to learn how to be self-sufficient with editing. Unless I get like really, really busy, I might ask someone to help me edit. But actually, you know what? Let's pretend I scribbled in another short-term goal. Do at least one karaoke stream. I think I owe at least one karaoke stream. I'm not confident in my vocal cords. I'm really not. Even though I have sung a few times. Like, but just not to a regular degree. I will do at least one karaoke, and it might be for 800. We'll have to see. You just have to want to sing, yeah. I might go through a couple of songs. I have a few song ideas that I want to use. So we'll see how I come up with a set list on that. But I would like to. Man, this light is bothering me. I can't turn it off. I can't turn off the light yet. Yeah, those are all the main goals that I have in mind. Pretty much, I want this to be a good thing for all of us, because at the end of the day, I want to be a space where we can kind of sit back and kind of forget the world for a bit. I'm gonna make this very clear here and now, because I don't want to be misconstrued. I'm not going to be the girlfriend experience VTuber for you guys. I will make sussy jokes. I will have fun and tease everyone along the way. But at the end of the day, I'm just here to entertain you guys and we all just have fun. And we just kind of like sit back, forget the world for a bit, and then we just kind of vibe. I hope it's understandable, because I feel like I want to make that perfectly clear now that I've got like this bigger model on hand. That's why when I wrote the I added one extra rule onto my thing, and I didn't want to talk about the rules specifically. The rules are in the description, but I did add the one. I did add the one, which is the respect the streamer. Just don't be weird. That's the long and short of it. Just don't be weird. We can have fun. We can sit here, have fun. We can kind of like. No can have Zephyr unless it's the homies. Okay, that's good. But yeah, the respect the streamer was kind of like an added rule I wanted to put in. And especially if I'm ever in collabs and if I'm not able to talk to anybody because I'm focusing on the person that I am hanging out with or the people I'm hanging out with. Yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, just don't be weird, be respectful, be kind to others, blah, blah, blah. It's very simple. And that's all it is. That's all I care about. Okay, I think that's it. That's I'll get off my soapbox. I had that's all I wanted to get off my chest before I went on because I did not want misconceptions going around. Okay. Well, this is the ending. This is the end of the slideshow at the very least. Main credits. My model art and rig was, of course, created by Avis. Thank you, Mama. I will put all of their socials at the bottom after when I wrap up stream for the night. Because I didn't put them in there because I wanted to keep it a surprise. I didn't want people to know straight away. So I just kind of teased it a little bit. Yes, and the logo design was made by KED ZHK. KED for short. Also gonna put their VGen in the list as well. They really, and they made like 3 kinds. They made the one that was also in the starter screen too. They made this nice like really pretty blue one with the black and whites. KED did an amazing job. I mean, okay. Real quick on the terms of parasocial, it's fine if it's on like the healthy level. That's all. That's all that matters to me. If it's on the healthy level parasocial, A-okay. Anything beyond that, it would probably make me very uncomfortable. Yeah. And now we're on to now we're gonna hit the social tags real quick. I'm calling it Twitter. I refuse to call it X to save my life. But these are the main tags that I have currently listed and have had listed since I was a PNG. If you have anything there, let me know, or I will find it. That's why I also want to like try and get a Discord so it's a little bit more organized. General tag. This is just like, if I ever get there, it's just for like stream highlights. Like quotes and everything like that. Just the general tag there. That's my live tag essentially. Fan art is Zephyr Gallery, which is, you know, basic fan art. Please, for the love of everything good, I beg. No, not safe for work. I'm going to put my foot down on that straight away. No, not safe for work. You can have sexy, but anything beyond that realm is like, nah, I can't. It's not the fact that I'm uncomfortable with not safe for work. It's just the fact that I don't feel like presenting not safe for work with me as the model is a good idea. Like I said, sexy is fine. Heck, you can put me in the that particular Tumblr sweater, and that would be fine. I'd be okay with that. If you know the sweater. Yeah, I'm putting my boundaries on that one. Sexy is okay. I am okay with sexy. What kind of sexy? I guess it's like tasteful. Like, if you find something like that's an interestingly like sexy outfit, that's fine. Maybe I'm wording this incorrectly. Clear boundaries, bless, yes. There was a particular sweater that I saw that I think Midnight was curious about, because I made a mention that if you ever wanted to draw me in the in that sweater, that would be perfectly fine. And I think it was a sweater with like a decent sized boob window in it. Something like that. As long as I am mostly clothed. Like, a swimsuit, perfectly fine. I am okay with bikinis. I think it's just straight nudity and, like, raw, you know. Yeah, not the sexy as in you would get a general reaction like that. Yeah, kind of like that, Pekka, exactly. It's like the sexy yes, but like not the oh. Not the you want to hide that out of public eye kind of sexy. I hope that makes sense. I'm stumbling over my words because I've been yapping for so long. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm at least making some sort of sense because I can already feel my train starting to leave the station. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that. Midnight's got the right idea too. Yeah, exactly like that. The dang she's hot kind of thing, but yeah, not the stuff that you would not look at on your phone while you're at work. Clips and memes. General thing is Zephyr memes with the capital R. I think I might need to change that tag at some point. Just for I don't know why I'm calling it Zephyr memes for clips, but oh well. It's like if you find a clippable moment, if I don't catch it on my YouTube studio, if you've got it and you want to put it up there and you find it nice, go for it. I'm nervous because there's actually one thing I'm always paranoid about, and that's listening back to myself. So we'll have to see. Zephyr laughs. Oh, maybe that might be a better one. I'll have to check and see if that's available. Maybe I'll check that tag out. I wasn't thinking clearly when I was trying to figure out a clips and memes one. Or something you can make like a meme out of. Anyway. That one's pretty cut and dry. I might change it. We'll have to see. Thumbnail art. This is for anyone who is an artist who might be lurking or nearby. I like the idea because it does save me some time with thumbnails for YouTube. Oh, actually, that's even more funny. I like that. I'll look at that. But yeah. Sorcerer Nails is my thumbnail one. So if you ever have like fan art that you would be okay with, like maybe for like a themed game or something, like if you ever had like a themed game, if I had a themed game on my schedule that you wanted to draw something for, I would be, and if you were comfortable with it, I could put it on there, and I would of course give credit where credit is due. Load the tag with Pokemon and Zelda art. Well, we are going to still do shiny hunts once in a while. I'm just going to try not to let Pokemon be the complete absorption of the channel. But yeah. Sorcerer Nails is like my thumbnail ideas. Like, it would save me a little bit of time. And that's up to you guys if you're able to. I like the creative process. Oh. That's a lot. And of course, my favorite little logo down at the bottom. Made by Ked. Who was awesome. Oh. Oh my god, we're done. We are done. Let me just that is the final slide, I promise. There is no more hiding. I will make sure to put like Ked and Avis's stuff in the description below. But I'm gonna hide the window capture. Oh my goodness. 1 second, hot minute. Let me. Okay, let me just. Oh, we did it! Oh my god. I did it! Oh my goodness, my throat is so sore right now. Thank you. Oh, thank you for listening to me yap like a 90% of the time and trying to explain myself. I have a tendency to over-explain when it comes to like rules and everything else. I made it! I made it! Yay! Oh, is there any particular expressions that you guys want to see? Anything you guys want to like take a screenshot of by chance? I'm open for like at least a couple minutes for it. I can't do anything particularly fancy, but this is your time. If you guys have anything in particular you want to see, I can do what I can. Oh, actually, hang on. There is one particular thing I want to show you guys real fast. Hang on, one sec. So, 1 second. I'm going to have my coat off, and I'm going to pretend my hood is up. Watch what my hair does. And I mean this in the most loving way possible because it's so much fun. Just watch. It's very faint, but you can kind of see my hair kind of likes to go whoop and whoop. The hair is alive. Yeah, my hair tends to flatten with when I pretend my hood is up and my coat's off. Oh. It moved a little bit. Yeah, it did. It did. I love it though. It was a cute like little minuscule detail that I saw. Let's see. And let's try wide-eyed fear. Fear's a little tricky. I can't get wide, super duper wide for some reason. Then get. I absolutely refuse to ada anymore. I refuse the ada-adas. I don't want to do them anymore. I got through that before. I don't want to do ada-adas anymore. I don't want to do them anymore. I don't want to do them anymore. I'm not being paid for it. Okay. Was that kind of like what you were expecting? I hope it was. No, I am not legitimately crying. I'm fine. No, I was just acting. No, I was acting. I was fine. I was playing the bit. I was playing the bit. If I was legitimately crying, you'd know. Avis birthed a pretty baby. Yeah, she also birthed a handsome baby too. Have you seen Nikki? Nikki hot, man. You know what? Blue balloons with glitter is perfectly fine. I like the blue balloons with glitter in them. Icky is a doofus. He's also the baby brother now. He may look bigger, but he's baby brother. I like having a VTuber family. It's so much fun. I'm just relieved. I'm so exhausted. I genuinely feel so tired. I never thought that, you know, sitting here and streaming like this could actually exhaust me. I've been over for too long. Oh no. Yeah, I'm glad it was. One day I'm going to actually get gonna turn Ked's logo design into a stinger animation, so that way I can have something a little bit more appropriate for when I'm going between scenes. But actually, I guess before I go, because I don't want this to be too much of a shock, let me just shrink a bit here. Okay. Let me just shrink a bit here, and I'm just gonna put my coat on, and I'm gonna put my hood up for a bit. Adorable. I know. I accept the fact that I'm adorable now. Oh, you hadn't seen the hood up. Glad. Okay, real quick before I go into too much detail. It's fine. You had computer trouble. You were trying to figure out your own computer problems for your own setups. Okay, hang on. Let me reach over here into OBS. I got oh dear. Ah! I need to be behind this. There we go. Teleportation right behind it. I have a desk. Yeah, I got the Galaxy desk. I didn't commission them, but it was part of their extras. Thank you, Uwu Media, for creating this lovely little piece. It's complete. It was like, I love it, and I would love to talk to Uwu Media about having them construct a place for me at some point. I would love that. I have a desk. That means we can we're gonna have like some chill, like just chatting streams at some point in the future. Trying to fill with Pokemon figurines. And blind box figures, yeah. Hey, you got a free Uwu out of me because that's the name of the studio that actually put this thing together. But yeah. I would like to talk to them about actually helping me renovate the room and actually like really making a nice thematic study. For now, this is a cozy enough place. I think we're cozy back here. I'm gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna be like, I don't have like an official chair either, so standing desk it is for a hot while. Unless I get a desk, unless I get a chair, but we'll see. Yeah, it's Moons. This is fun. I like having a desk now. I'm happy I now have like a proper little spot for Zatsudan streams and like just chatting portions because I like talking with you guys. And I levitate? Technically yes, but you know, sitting on an actual like official chair would be nice. I can't wink. I can kind of wink, but it's a little awkward. Yeah, I have a little bit of an awkward wink. Yeah, I'm glad. Oh, wee. Oh, I am. Hang on, let me. Oh shoot. Oh no, it's fine. We're fine. We're still in the game shop section. As long as I don't, it's okay. I am good for now. I think I might actually need to wrap this up here soon. My throat is about ready to just like go kaput. And I'm fairly certain there's probably a few people who are going to want to skedaddle soon-ish. Well, that kind of worked. But yeah. I think this is probably like a good spot to wrap it up for at least now. We'll do a proper catch up. We'll do a proper like post debut we'll do a post debut probably shiny hunt video where we just kind of sit and talk. I think that'd be a good idea. We just sit and talk, and besides, I have some fun things I want to show. I have some really fun things I want to show you guys. And I'm excited to show them off because this is why I've been excited for a model for like a while. If I could take a bow, I would, but right now, this is the only bow you're gonna get out of me. I'm not keeping that many secrets. I'm just saying there's a reason why I want to have a I want to do the shiny stream, and we're just going to do that as like we're going to do a post debut Zatsu Pokemon hunt, shiny hunt stream, just a chill vibe on Monday. We'll go back to Pokemon Violet for a little bit. Hang on. I already actually derped out. Oh god, what was I doing? I don't know what we're gonna do on Wednesday. I will think about what to do on Wednesday. We might do some like short games, like maybe we'll play some PC games. And then on Saturday, we're gonna be playing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. That is obviously what I want to do. Pokemon might either be on Monday or it might be on a Tuesday. It just depends on how I'm gonna feel waking up and scheduling the next morning. Okay. That's the schedule I have planned so far. And I'm really excited because I can actually start like putting extra images of myself now. I think, yeah, this is definitely a good spot to wrap up. Tonight and through tomorrow, I'm going to probably most likely be changing a lot of stuff on my social media pages. Profile pictures are going to change, banners are going to change. And then, yeah. I'm going to be slowly going through everything and changing up everything so it's now up to date with the current stuff. Tonight is definitely, I'm going to make sure I have Ked's VGen, Avis's Twitter, even Avis's card page too, because business is business for my mama. Yeah. I think this is probably a good spot for me to wrap up. I'm gonna go rest my throat. I am probably gonna go find something. But yeah, the revamp is definitely real. I'm gonna turn off my blush because I don't want that starting up the next day. Yeah. I'm very appreciative of everybody for coming out today. You guys have made my model reveal big, and I was not expecting to yap for as long as I did. I fully intended this. Straight on, I fully intended this to be like maybe an hour. And now we're hitting the almost 3-hour mark. I've been yapping for 2 hours. I fully intended like 45 minutes to maybe an hour, and it turned into like 2. That's what happens with me. But yeah, thank you very much for coming out. And by the way, another big thank you to Avis. You are the best mama in the world, and I have like the best VTubing siblings in the world as well, who took time out of their day to come over and see me. I very much appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate everyone who popped in today. Even if you're just sitting there lurking and just having a good time, I'm very appreciative of it. I have nothing but like a strong amount of love for everybody. But yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you think I did so well. I'll talk more on the post Zatsu on Monday for Pokemon shiny hunting, where we talk about everything. I will probably go very much into depth about some certain things I was feeling, but yeah. I'm gonna go get some rest. I did not get much sleep last night, so I need some sleep. And I need to rest my vocal cords. But yeah, once again, thank you very much for coming out tonight. I very much appreciate it. Whether you are lurking, whether you are visibly chatting, I appreciate every single one of you. And I want you guys to have a good rest of your night, okay? And I'll catch you next time. Okay? Bye-bye. Dang it, I can't wink very well.